Hi there guys, Stean back again, and today I'm here to talk about one of my favourite directors of all time. I'm here to talk about Kevin Smith. Now, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to rank every one of Kevin Smith's films. I'm going to go from worst right up to his best. Now, I'm going to be honest with you here. I love Kevin Smith. I love his worst film, bar my feeling of his worst film. I love the film everybody slates on him. I kind of like the film, so I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to be pretty honest with you here. This is not a worst way. There's one worst, and then the rest are not as great as the best. So this is my list. So here we go, we'll dive right into the worst film he's ever made, and this is the film I hate. This is Cop Out. As you can see, it is still sealed. I bought it only because it is a Kevin Smith film. I hate Bruce Willis for The Passion. I hated this film. So that's why this film is at the bottom of my list. I've only got it because it's sealed, and I'll probably, because I'm trying to buy all the Blu-rays, I'll probably buy it on Blu-ray and have the Blu-ray sealed as well. I don't even want to watch the film ever again. But that is the worst. That's my bottom of the list. So that's the worst out of the way. Let's go into the not as good as the best film. Jersey Girl. Now this is a film everybody hates. I like it. I got what he was trying to do. He wasn't trying to make his comedy, fart and dick jokes. He was trying to make a love story. A story about a father loving his daughter. I liked this story. I liked the way he done it. It was just so happened that this film was coming off the back of Geely. And Geely was hated so much. I think if Geely hadn't come out, this film might have not got as much hatred. But I watched this. When I first bought this DVD, I watched the film three times in one night. Watched the standard edition. I watched it with commentary with Kevin Smith and Scott Mosier, and then I watched the other one with Kevin Smith and Ben Affleck talking. And that's when I got more of appreciation for the film. When I watched these two commentaries on, I got more appreciation for the film. So if you hate this film and you love Kevin Smith, go watch the commentary. You may realise you might not hate the film as much. Next film is Zack and Mary Make a Porno. Now, as I said, this is not my worst film, so this being third here does not mean it's a terrible film. This is a great film. This is a very different film with Kevin Smith in it. It feels like a Seth Rogen film. I love Seth Rogen. It doesn't really seem like a Kevin Smith film, and I like it. I like the way it's done. Sort of like what happens if, when he was shooting Clerks, instead of shooting Clerks, he shot a porno. It's kind of what this film's about. Funny film. Funny, a bit obvious how it's going to end. Kevin Smith likes his romantic films. If you think about it, he likes romance films, and this is quite a common romantic film, and it's a good watch. And Jason Mewes in it. Jason Mewes in it is fantastic. I love Jason Mewes in this. So yeah, worth a watch. Next is Jill and Silent Bob Strike Back. This film I've noticed gets a lot of hatred for some reason. I think this film is brilliant. It ties up all this View Askew universe into one film. It has all the cameos from everybody from all the other films previous. And it's funny, I like, fair enough, I don't want to see, I like Jay and Silent Bob, but I really didn't want to see them in their own movie, for say. I prefer, actually, if they went down this route. This is Jay and Silent Bob's super groovy cartoon movie. Now, this isn't directed by Kevin Smith, so I've not put it in this pile. It is a written by Kevin Smith film though. It's animated, and this is basically what this film was meant to be. This film was meant to be Blunt Man and Chronic, and they couldn't do it, so they went and made this film instead, and then they finally got around to making it this way. But yeah, good. Both of these are good watches, but I'd prefer this if it went into that route. But it's not the worst film. It's certainly not a bad film. Next is Dogma. Now this comes in just here, just before Jay and Silent Bob. Jay and Silent Bob sometimes beats this in my list, and it's a good film. I like the overall meaning of the film. It's just there's something about the film, although I'm not 100% sure of. Everything in it's fantastic. It's just that little bit about it makes it not my favourite Kevin Smith film, but I still like the film. What I don't like though is this. You can't pick this up with any commentary or anything on it. This DVD version anyway. I don't know if the Blu-ray has any on it. The DVDs are very poor over here actually in the Dogma DVD. That's maybe what puts my views on that film down a little bit. Up next is Chasing Amy. It's Chasing Amy. I love Chasing Amy. I've recently just picked this up on Blu-ray, so I've just recently watched it all. Watched it again. I've just watched all of the special features as well on it, with Q&As and stuff, the 10-year on one. It made me love the film even more. Like most of these films, when I watch the commentary or the sort of, can't think what I'm thinking here now, the commentaries and the special features, you kind of gain a new love for these type of films. And this film kind of made me love it more with these things. It shows that it is actually just a bromance film. It's another film about love. Again, as I said, he loves his films about love, and it's a really good film. I really like this watch. Another film it's about love, surprisingly, is Clerks 2. Now, a lot of people put this further down the list because not a lot of people love Clerks 2. Clerks 2 is hilarious. I love it. So I love everything about Clerks 2. It's just, I love the best bit of the Clerks 2 though is the opening. When it's all black and white and he walks over to the quickie stop and opens up the thing and the only thing is the red and then it comes into colour. I think that bit's just brilliantly done. It's just a nice wee Clerks, yes, Clerks, and roller number 3. I can't wait to the third one comes out. Rosie O'Donnell, it was a great casting choice for it, a great start into this film. It was a great part to add on to it, and so was the other guy who I can never remember his name now actually. Trevor Fielman, that's it. Another good introduction to it, to the cast, and they're all back as far as I know for Clerks 3. Next up is Kevin Smith's second film. This is Mallrats. This is Jason Lee's first ever film actually. This is a great film again. They're coming back for number 2 as well. So I made a second one, but I'm not 100% excited for it, to be honest, because I think a second Mallrats is a good one-off film. I didn't really want to see any more. It kind of rounded it off, but it could be quite a good film to watch. Anyway, I'll be watching it, and it'll probably be one of my favourite films he's released. But yeah, this is here. I love this film. It's third on the list here actually. Fantastic. Next up, number 2, Red State. Wow, this film, the reason this is so high up my list is because this is a Kevin Smith film. The only reason you know it's a Kevin Smith film is because it says it's a Kevin Smith film. That's it. This is completely different to every other film in this list. I say, for example, I'll pick up Mallrats and say that's a Kevin Smith film. Oh, of course it is. Clerks 2, that's Kevin Smith film. Oh, of course it is. Zack and Mary Make a Porno is the only one that kind of breaks the boundaries, but at the same time it doesn't. You kind of think, oh, it's a Kevin Smith film. This film breaks all conventions. The writing style of it is really good. The fact that when he was writing it, if he was a step forward, he went a different direction in the scripting, so you would never know what happened in it. The story, you'll not see how it ends. You'll never see the ending of it coming. It's brutal. It's brilliant. And Michael Park's in it. Oh, Michael Parks. What an actor. And last but not least, yeah, there's one missing. You all know what it's going to be. And no, it's not Tusk. I haven't put Tusk in this list. Tusk, I've not put in the list because I don't own it. It's not actually out here yet. That was his newest one. I've done a review of it. I would probably put it in right before Zack and Mary, right after Zack and Mary if I had it. But I don't own it. So the last one, as you all know, will be my favourite film of all time. Clerks. The very first Clerks. I own this actually on this version, the Blu-ray version. I own the 10-year anniversary version of it as well. And I am soon to be picking up the Steelbook edition of it, so I'll hopefully have that soon, and I'll be able to do that in an update video. But Clerks, everything about Clerks is just fantastic. Every joke in it is perfect. You laugh every time at every joke. And once you watch more viewer skewed films, the film gets funnier and funnier because all the references throughout the film, throughout the rest of the film. For this film, is fantastic, and 37. So I'm going to say. Gonna leave it at that. So thanks for tuning in. Comment down below if you know what I meant by that 37. Don't give it away, just let me know if you know what 37 means. So thanks for tuning in, and let me know what's your favourite Kevin Smith film. Do you have a favourite Kevin Smith film? You've never seen any of these films, so let me know what ones you have seen, what ones you haven't, and tell me what you think of them. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you later. Ta-ra, bye.